growing up, I was a chicken tender and Pop-Tart guy.
Oh
All I
man.
wanted was chicken tenders and Pop-Tarts. And I only got to be 5'9", and I got a feeling if I would have ate healthy, I may have been 6'1" and got a chance to hoop in college.
That's true. That's a possibility.
Yeah, I really feel like that because my parents aren't short. You know, my mother's 5'7", 5'7", 5'8". My dad's 6 foot, and everybody's 6'2", 6'3", and above. And I'm the only 5'9" guy. So I think nutrition really plays a real part in how you grow.
Well, and what we have to understand is this: our body is made out of components from food. So, for example, our bones are made out of calcium. Unless you're just hand chosen by God, most times you're only going to be as big as the foods that you're consuming. So if I'm not eating calcium, then how will my body grow calcium to build bones?
Right.
If you look overseas where they're third world countries, those people can't maximize their genetics due to the fact that they live in food deserts. But if they had access to all of the same foods that we have in America or in a first world country, then maybe their genetic potential can increase.
Now I saw you have 47,000, almost 50,000 followers on Instagram, and then I saw you only have 6 posts. How did you get to almost 50,000 followers? Where did you go viral?
So first off, I deleted a ton of posts when I became a teacher because I needed to make sure that I'm serving as a great example to the students that I teach about. So what people don't realize is everything that I've done prior to those last posts that you see. So they stopped at 2020. Nothing before 2020, unless you knew me, is going to hit the earth. And it's not as if because I was doing anything bad, but I was really big into fitness. So my shirt was always off. And I just didn't believe that that was just a good representation for a black face trying to really teach about health, because that's just not healthy. But in general, when people ask me how did I become where I was at in regards to my notoriety of Instagram followers, it started off when I was in college. Again, I was the first person to really push health and fitness in my college community. And because I was unique to it, then all of my peers from my college started to follow me. So off top, you're looking at about 3,000 followers. And I went to a small school where not a lot of people were there. So everyone kind of connected with everyone. So because I was able to gain that small popularity right there, then I went to Houston, and I remember the first celebrity to ever reach out to me was Paul Wall. Paul Wall is a big, if you're from Houston, you recognize how big Paul Wall is. And he makes the grills with Johnny Dang and everything else. And he said, "Hey, I love your fitness grind, blah, blah." And he at the time was losing weight as well. So I went and I worked for his wife, and she had a gym that she had. So I was working with his wife, and we were doing stuff together. And once I started to work with him, then that kind of gave me a little more notoriety. And then that's where I met, it's a young woman named Bundle of Brittany Renner. And if you're young, you know who that is. But if not, you probably don't. So I started to work with her, started to work with other people, and it was a really slow organic growth. So when people look at maybe where I'm at, people don't realize this journey started in 2011. So just naturally over time, just spreading the message of nutrition, people are gonna gravitate towards you. So the same way I met you through a video, I met someone else through a video, and back then it just kept stacking up and stacking up.
The good old days. Instagram used to be great, didn't it?
It used to be fun, and now it's a business.